Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for May 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks. You did have a jumping card, and you were one of the few signs that did have more than 30,000 views, so you are getting a longer reading than the other signs. Okay, so the card that jumped for you when I was properly shuffling is this one, and it is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is a major arcana, and this can mean that you're feeling really drawn to someone. This is a card of soulmates and kindred spirits. This can actually also be a spirit guide, spirit trying to bring you together with the person that you really belong. This can also be some of you finally figuring out who you belong with. Okay, so I'm going to put it back in the deck. We'll see if that comes up again. But first, let's get 9 cards from this deck. This is the love reading for the sign of Capricorn for May 2018. The first card you have is the 7 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn from May 2018. Page of Wands. Love reading for Capricorn for May. 7 of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn. 7 of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Hermit. Justice. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn. 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Okay, what's the most important message that Capricorn needs to hear for May 2018? The 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is a really positive card of marriage, commitment, and a sense of stability in a relationship. So we'll come back to this to see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. Let's take a look at the first row. So when I was pulling the cards, I was kind of hearing the message, wait and see, wait and see. So I feel like for some of you, there, and I do see that in the cards, for some of you, there could have been a breakup where you're just kind of waiting to see what happens, or someone may have asked for some time away from you to see how things turn out. They need to figure out their feelings, and again, I see that in the cards. Okay, so let's look at the first row here. You've got the 7 of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. So there is something kind of strange going on here. The 7 of Cups, your first energy, which is always one of the most significant, it's confusion. It's lack of clarity. It's like you don't quite know what's going on in your love life right now. The 7 of Cups is a really kind of emotional energy, but it also means that you're highly confused, and for some of you there can even be choices. Now the choices can mean that maybe there's a choice of more than one partner, but there can even be a choice as far as, am I going to continue with this person, or do I want to continue with them? You've also got, let me just jump over here to the other 7. You have the 7 of Wands, which is a confrontational energy, which means you've got to be brave, you've really got to be self-confident, you got to stand up to someone. And it could be that you're standing up to someone, where there is kind of, that wait and see energy, where maybe somebody can't give you a clear answer of, yes, I'm choosing you. Or someone can't give you a clear answer of, yes, I want to get back together with you, or yes, I love you. This is you possibly confronting that person, but it can even be confronting your own fears if you're the one who is confused. Either way, you have the Page of Wands in the middle of all this. So the Page of Wands is a message that there's going to be a positive outcome. The Page of Wands means there will be good news. This is also a card of change and excitement. So I feel like there will be a change in a situation where someone is really kind of lost when it comes to making a decision, or someone's really emotional, or you're having to confront someone that's not treating you fairly. Again, there's going to be good news. So if there's a choice, I feel like there could be good news. Your partner is picking you, or there could be good news that a partner does want to continue with their relationship, because the main energy was the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a marriage, or this is moving towards a higher level of commitment. Okay, let's take a look at the second row. So in the second row, you have the 7 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Justice. So the 7 of Pentacles, this is someone that's doing a lot of thinking. This is someone that is trying to decide, should I or shouldn't I? This is someone that's weighing their options, and kind of strategizing what's their, you know, what are they going to do, what's their next move when it comes to their love life. And someone doesn't know because the Hermit is here. The Hermit means that somebody needs some time and some space to see the truth, to really kind of figure out, you know, what's going to happen, what should they do. And then you've got Justice, you know, another major arcana, so you've got 2 right here. And Justice does mean that, you know, something maybe has happened that is not fair to you. The Justice card usually comes up when there has been an injustice. You have been treated unfairly. Again, something's not fair. But I feel like if there's been, you know, something that's been going on, like, you know, cheating, or somebody just abruptly just like left your life, you know, I feel like this is going to work out in your favor. And it could be that person that walked away is doing some thinking right now with the 7 of Pentacles, really kind of thinking about what they've done, what they want for themselves. And they may need this, you know, the time to see the truth. And the truth is probably how they really feel about you. And that's probably why you start off with the 7 of Cups, which means you're really confused about your love life right now. You're really lost. But there will be a sense of justice for you. Okay, so the next row, you've got the 2 of Pentacles. Usually with this energy, everything is up in the air. There's no stability. And there's lots of question marks. This can even mean that there's more than one choice. Not for everyone, but it can mean that someone keeps going back and forth between partners, and you can't decide because maybe you love both of them. Maybe you want to be with both of them. And then you get the 4 of Pentacles, you know, which is this energy of wanting to hold on really tight to someone. But it can also be someone that is just wanting to keep everything the same. Maybe it's a partner that's, you know, trying to resist a higher level of commitment because maybe they want to stay single, or maybe, again, they just don't like change. And there's instability around this. Maybe even a choice, like, you know, are they going to choose to stay single and keep everything up in the air, or are they going to choose to commit to you? Either way, there's a positive outcome. Your last card is the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card. Your wishes will be granted, you know, whether it's that someone chooses you, or, you know, that someone chooses to come out of their safe place, you know, whether that's marrying you or being engaged or being in a relationship with you, taking you back. You know, you are getting exactly what you want. Okay, so let's get some more cards to see what the rest of the message is. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus? Sorry, no, why did I say Taurus? Maybe that's significant to someone. Capricorn, wrong earth sign. The Hangman. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for May? King of Pentacles. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for May? 8 of Cups. I'll put that right there. Okay, so let's take a look at these 3 cards. Now, what's interesting is that you popped up in this energy. You are the earth sign, Capricorn. Of course, if you have a partner that is a Taurus or a Virgo, this can also be them. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, I see here there's something very weird about these 3 cards, and this is around your energy regardless, because you are the earth sign. Everything's up in the air. You have the Hangman. You're in limbo. You feel like right now you know, there's lots of question marks around your love life, and you feel stuck. But usually with the Hangman, he's hanging upside down because he needs to change the way that he's thinking. And everything is in limbo because somebody's not thinking straight. So this can be you. You know, if you're having to, if you felt you had to move away from a partner, or it could be the other way around. It could be that your partner maybe asked for some space, which I did see that here with the Hermit. And then look what popped up. The 8 of Cups. This is the energy of somebody saying goodbye to you. Somebody moved on. Somebody felt they had to break up with you because they weren't happy. And this has created a sense of limbo with the Hangman. And this could be you, I mean, because it did come out with your energy, but this can also be that this is happening to you. Hard to say in a general reading. But I do see somebody walking away. I mean, the 8 of Cups is the goodbye card. Somebody chose to move on because they weren't happy, which would explain, you know, all the energies. Ironically, I put this over the Justice card. This was unfair to you. Somebody's really needing to take the time right now to do some deep, deep soul searching, to figure out what they really want, how they really feel. I feel like if somebody walked away from you, somebody chose to say goodbye and broke up with you, they're doing a lot of thinking right now. I mean, seeing the Hermit right next to the Seven of Pentacles, that's a strong message, pretty much in all caps, that somebody's really trying to figure out, did I do the right thing? Should I have walked away? I mean, again, the Seven of Pentacles is someone that is, you know, like just going over and over in their mind as far as options they have and what, you know, the past and what they want for themselves in the future. Major Arcana is somebody that is trying to see the truth, maybe trying to see the truth as far as what they really want, how they feel about you. And I feel like this is all very confusing to you. With the Seven of Cups, you feel lost. There's going to be good news with the Page of Wands. Again, the main energy, commitment or marriage. So if you were in a relationship, it could be, you know, that this relationship will continue. And if, you know, what you want is marriage, this is a marriage card. You can continue in that relationship to see if that is exactly what happens. Let's get a few more cards from the confirmation deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for May 2018? Wow. The Seven of Pentacles, which is a repeating energy because you have that right here from the other deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for May? And Justice, which is also a repeating card because you have that card right here from the other deck. So far, both cards have been repeating. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for May? The Four of Wands, I'll put that there. What's the most important message that Capricorn needs to hear from this deck for May? Repeating energy, that's a lot of repeating messages for you, Capricorn. You have the Four of Pentacles, and you do have that down here from the first deck. So this means, you know, that either you're holding on really tight to a partner because maybe you're not ready to let them go. You're not ready to move on because maybe you sense that it's not over. I mean, I definitely kind of see that. I definitely see that in this reading. I mean, it's being repeated here. There will be justice. And then I see marriage or a committed relationship. So here, you know, someone could be choosing to hold on really tight because, you know, it's not over. It feels like it's not over. But again, this can also be hard to say in a general reading. This can be someone that's being really stubborn and resisting change. They don't want to change. They don't want to, maybe they don't want to be in a relationship. The Four of Pentacles is just somebody that wants to keep everything exactly the same. Let's take a look at these three cards. So the Seven of Pentacles again, and you do have that message right here, repeating message. So something is going on in your love life where someone is doing a lot of thinking and trying to see, you know, what choices do they have available to them when it comes to their love life. And this can be other people, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that, you know, they're trying to figure out, is it best for me to be with this person, or, you know, do I really want a future with this person? This could be someone that's really carefully, very carefully looking at your relationship with this person and trying to see, is this person really going to make me happy? Can I make them happy? This is someone that's doing a lot of thinking to do the right thing, you know. And I mean, the right thing is a huge deal here because you have the Justice card 2 times, another repeating card. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Repeating card again, a Major Arcana 2. Something has been unfair to Capricorn. I mean, either way, no matter what's going on with you, something has been unfair. You've been treated unfairly by somebody. You've been walked on, stomped on. But this message showing up 2 times, even if it was just 1 time, but you got it 2 times, everything's going to be worked out in your favor. There will be a sense of justice. So it could be that you're getting this person back, but if you don't want that person back because that person maybe hurt you, there's going to be someone else. For those of you that are choosing to move on, either way, you know, I see a very committed relationship here. You've got the Four of Wands, so this can be, you know, a very committed relationship with a firm foundation. But this also is a marriage card, and remember that the main energy from the first deck was the Ten of Pentacles. Both of these cards represent a really strong committed relationship, maybe even one that is moving towards marriage, because both of these are marriage cards. So I feel like, you know, marriage is literally in the cards for you. Marriage is in the cards for you. And I feel like, you know, I feel like, you know, something is happening here where there's a lot of question marks around your love life. Possibly somebody broke up with you. Somebody chose to walk away. And I literally see that right here. with the Eight of Cups. Somebody chose to move on, but I mean, the Justice card 2 times, that wasn't fair to you. But I mean, again, seeing these 2 cards and this card repeated itself, someone could be rethinking their decision. Somebody is really, you know, going over and over in their head, did I do the right thing? Do I still love this person? Again, someone is really doing a lot of thinking about you. And with the Page of Wands, this is good news. So I feel like for those of you where there was a breakup and you kind of feel like it's probably not over, I'll probably be hearing from this person, you're probably right. Because I see an apology. The Justice card also can represent an apology after someone did a lot of thinking. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your partner. I'm going to do a continuation of this reading. I'm going to compare your energy to your partner. I'm using different decks so we can see if you're on the same page. What do they want compared to what you want? And this gives us more insight into your relationship. If you want to know what decks I'm using, everything is going to be listed on my website. Just go to the updates page. So this is for you. Show me the energies around Capricorn for May 2018. The Moon. Show me the energies around Capricorn for May. Wow, the Eight of Cups. So this has come up on your side. Energies around Capricorn for May. The Emperor. Show me the energies around Capricorn for May. The Three of Wands. Now let's look into your partner. Show me the energies around Capricorn's love interest for May 2018. The Eight of Wands. Show me the energies around Capricorn's love interest for May. Knight of Swords. Energies around Capricorn's love interest for May. Seven of Wands, which that was in your original reading, and it's popped up on their side. Capricorn's love interest for May. Three of Coins. Okay, I'm also going to get a main energy for both of you using this stack, which is all major arcana. Show me the main energy for Capricorn for May 2018. And you've got the Moon, which is interesting because your first card is the Moon. Strong energy around you. Show me the main energy around Capricorn's love interest for May. And they've got the Chariot. Okay, so let's start off with you on this side. So you've got the Moon, the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, and then the Three of Wands down here. You know, so what I see here, there's a lot of confusion, you know, and that is what, that is what I was telling you with the original reading that I did for you, because your first card, and I have it right here, your first card was the Seven of Cups, which is a really confusing energy. You're lost, you're confused, and it's popped up again on your side as a major arcana. The Moon means that you're really emotional, and you know, you're very confused, but the Moon also means that there's a lot you don't know. I mean, when the Moon comes up, it's like, you know, this is things that are hidden will soon be revealed. And you also have the Eight of Cups. So, I mean, this is choosing to move on. And, I mean, because it's popped up on your side, and you did have this card, this was one of the last. I'm trying to find it here, but I may not be able to because I pulled so many cards for you. This was one of the cards that popped up for you. Here it is, from the first part of the reading. And now it's on your side. So some of you, because it's on your side, you chose maybe to move on. Or maybe you're thinking of moving on from your partner. Because maybe you feel like they're never going to commit to you. Maybe you feel there's deceit. I mean, the Moon can represent deceit. Not for everyone, but I mean, like, if that is what you're dealing with, where you're maybe thinking of moving on because you feel like someone is being untrue to you. I mean, the Moon is your main energy as well. There's something strange going on with the sign of Capricorn. But, you know, it could be that you're considering moving on because you're confused about your relationship. You know, there's way too much in the air. You had the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles. That's a lot of scattered energy for a relationship or a marriage. And not everyone can live through that. But of course, I mean, it could just be that someone choosing to move on because it's on your side, that it's really, really affecting you. And you know, you're really confused, like why did they leave? There's lots of question marks. But again, with the moon, you'll find out soon, you know, what the real reason was. Now down here you've got the Emperor, which is telling you the best thing that you can do right now if you're dealing, you know, with a breakup, somebody walking away, confusing energy, is to stay in control. The Emperor is all about self-confidence. This is about staying on top of things, staying in control. Don't lose control. Don't freak out. This is about staying strong. This is about being really self-confident, believing in yourself. And the Three of Wands. This is, you know, a future energy card telling you that the best is yet to come. If you wait, this is a card of waiting, just like the Two of Wands. They're very much alike. The Three of Wands is telling you if you wait, the best is yet to come. And yes, for some of you, it can mean that the best is yet to come as far as like a new partner, but it can be that with the same partner, because I saw that all over your first spread, that someone may have choose to move on, but I mean, you have the Justice card 2 times. They could return. And again, the best is yet to come if you're willing to wait. There's going to be a perfect opportunity for someone to make things up to you. And you did get the Justice card, again, 2 times. Now, your main energy, I mean, look at this. The Moon is your main energy, when the Moon was the very first card that I pulled for you. And the Moon, again, this means that you're very emotional. Everything that I just said, I won't go through everything, but it's just the fact that it repeated itself, which doesn't always happen when I do these kind of you and your partner spreads. And I only did 3, because only 3 signs reached 30,000. But I mean, this just tells me that there is a strong possibility there's something you don't know about your partner, about maybe why they walked away, or maybe why you're thinking of walking away. There's just something you don't know with the Moon. Something is hidden from you, and you'll know soon what it is. Also, that could be very confusing. Looks are deceiving when it comes to your love life. I feel like, again, you don't know everything. Okay, for your partner, let's look at what they have. 8 of Wands and Knight of Swords, 7 of Wands, which was in the first spread, and then down here you've got the 3 of Pentacles. So let's take a look. The 8 of Wands. You know, I feel like your partner really wants excitement, and they want change. And it could be that there's issues in the relationship because they want to change things up, or they could have walked away, because that's been a strong message for you. They could have walked away because they were looking for more excitement. And then you have the Knight of Swords, which means that they acted very impulsively. I mean, this is the energy of somebody taking action without thinking, without considering the consequences of what they have done. This is someone that did not think things through very carefully. You know, this is, again, very kind of impulsive, spontaneous actions or decisions. And again, it could be that, you know, they were just kind of seeking excitement. They wanted change in their relationship, and they acted in a way that was very unpredictable. This is unpredictable energy. Now, you've also got the 7 of Wands. So I feel like, I mean, this is a repeating card because you did have this in the first spread that I did for you. Which means, I mean, it's on their side. I feel like your partner has got to confront maybe this part of themselves that maybe they need to control, where they need to think before they act. Because, I mean, I saw that was a huge theme for you in the first spread, where somebody is doing a lot of thinking about what they have done. You had the 7 of Pentacles 2 times, and the Justice card 2 times. I feel like your partner needs to confront that part of themselves that, you know, that acts and then thinks, what have I done? And then down here, it's on your partner's side, the 3 of Coins. Your partner has a lot of work to do when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, when it comes to commitment. They need, and this is also a card, you know, of really having to put in a lot of effort and then some to make things up to you. They have, you know, they have their work cut out for them with this card. This means they have a lot to do. They've got, I mean, work and then some to make things right. But I mean, you did have this message, you know, of the best is yet to come. So I feel like this, you know, continuation of the reading is telling me, again, it was repeating the energy from the first spread, but it gave us more clarity that there's something not quite right with your partner here. And, you know, this is something they've got to figure out. They got to see that their actions have consequences, because here they're acting very impulsively. And, you know, they have a lot of work to do to make things right, to make things up to you. Okay, Capricorn, this has been your love reading for May 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.